Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. Quick shout out and thank you to the channel members. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you more than you know. And thank you for anybody taking the time to come in, check out my reviews, my updates, my live streams, anything that goes on my channel. Thank you. If you're so inclined and you have the time, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon. It really helps me out, helps my videos get seen by people that don't normally see them. So, day before yesterday, or let's see, when I put this out. Yeah, the day before yesterday, I did my overview on the Tuya Skeleton Blade Works Caladan version 2. Fantastic, contoured, comfortable knife that carries like a much larger knife. Beautiful Spearpoint, brushed satin. We talked all about it. A derivative or inspired by Jim's Exorcist fixed blade. Since I did this overview, I had a package come in from Brother Lefty, and I felt like it was only fair to show you guys the DLC version and talk about the other availability at Tuya Knives that I mentioned in the initial overview. So this is the Caladan V2 DLC. And one thing you'll notice about this, the first thing I noticed, full frame lock. Same, very smooth, very exquisite feeling action. Same access to that lock bar. Instead of the carbon fiber, you've got these solid titanium fragged handles, front and back. There's weight relief on the front, a little weight relief on the back. But what you've got here that I think is so impressive, and the reason I wanted to do a video to show you this, in the unboxing I did a little amendment, but I wasn't sure if everyone would see it. But what you'll notice here on the DLC version is you still got that beautiful hand satin. You can still see that beautiful hand satin. It is just absolutely gorgeous. The reason that is, DLC coatings, I didn't know, quote, diamond-like carbon coatings, they're applied via PVD process, which is basically, this is coming from an English guy who knows nothing about science. It happens in a vacuum type chamber, and it's a real thin physical vapor deposition, I guess you'd call it, or disposition. And it's electroconducted, so the materials in the PVD applied DLC coating actually bond to the carbon and hydrogen in the steel. So what that does is that gives you this truly, you don't lose any of the characteristics of the steel. I've got paper stuck on the end of my blade. It's driving me crazy. There, I got it. But you've got no rough texture, you don't feel the texture. You can see the hand satin through the blade. So it's almost like just this magical, for lack of a better terms, coating that's not going to wear off. It's not going to be like some of the other coatings because it's actually adhered itself to that material. Again, through some kind of vacuum sealed, electromagnetically charged hydrogen carbon bonding to metal that I know nothing about. But what I do know is the other thing that I left out when I was talking about the changes in the V2 Caladan. So you've got these two options. They're both available on the website. You've got either the titanium with the shred carbon fiber, or you can choose the contoured frag. My personal preference is the frag. Everything else is identical. The clips cutouts are the same, but it is a different construction because you've got this kind of rougher going in the pocket relief cut there, where on the bolster lock you don't have that. It's just done a little bit differently. they still look like two parrots. Hello. Hello, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm fine. But the other change, when I talked to you guys just the other day, I had shown you that they took the SKELTON Blade Works Maker's Mark off of the pivot to make the pivot now sterile. I took my buddy's V1 back. And then you've got the Chuya logo on the show side. On the clip side, you've got the SKELTON Blade Works, Jim's logo, Maker's Mark, S90v. This V2 also has a captive pivot. I did not take apart or wasn't aware when I showed you guys the V1 the other day that it did not have a captive pivot. So the V2 does include what I consider to be that very welcomed addition of a captive pivot. So you've got different configuration options. You've got the updated movement of that Maker's Mark from the pivot to the blade, which looks really clean, guys. You've got this beautiful, beautiful hand satin DLC coated blade, if that's what you're into, or a satin blade. What I was not able to find is this material in the DLC blade. So you're going to go satin, carbon fiber, or you're going to go DLC frag. And that's a personal choice that any of you guys that might be interested in this knife would make. It is a great knife, guys. This is a knife that, like I said in the initial review, it flew under my radar. I'd been carrying this one. I've been carrying this one for now almost 2 days with something cool in my left pocket. But yeah, this is these are both great knives. I think if I had to choose one, it's personal preference, guys. This one's got a little stronger detent because even though I can put my finger on the lock bar, I'm increasing the detent, but I'm not making it at all hard to deploy. And if I go back there to the clip, it's more feeling, I guess, like the liner lock. But I think I like the look of the frag. I think the comfort, i.e. the softness of the grip, this is going to be the one you want. You do feel this in your hand, the frag, and these edges down here where I talked about the roundness of everything here. For some reason, in my hand, this feels a little bit more noticeable, for lack of a better terms, because it's not uncomfortable. But yeah, guys, that's the part 2 of the Chuya SKELTON Blade Works Caladan V2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you found it informative. Sorry I left out the part about the captive pivot before, but glad I was able to show you the other version that's available. I'll link them both in the description of this video. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I do ask, if you would, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.